Good morning students. Today in this class I am going to explain a very important concept in statistics, that is cumulative frequency curves or ogives. Cumulative frequency curves are also called as ogives. I already told you in one of my classes what are cumulative frequencies. What are cumulative frequencies? See, the sum of the frequencies from the beginning to the upper boundary of a particular class, or the sum of the frequencies from the end to the lower boundary of a particular class is called cumulative frequency. And remember, cumulative frequencies are linked with class boundaries, not to the limits. So that is why in drawing cumulative frequency curves or ogives, we use boundaries of the classes. Okay? See, what are ogives? In this class, we first learn what are ogives. For this, you take x-axis and y-axis. Understand? What are ogives? If the boundaries of the classes, I already told you, cumulative frequencies are linked with the boundaries, not to the limits. So that is why I have taken boundaries of the classes on x-axis. If the boundaries of the classes are taken on x-axis and corresponding cumulative frequencies are taken on the y-axis and the points are joined by smooth curve, then we get ogives or cumulative frequency curves. Understand? So if the boundaries of the classes are taken on the x-axis and corresponding cumulative frequencies are taken on the y-axis and the points are joined by smooth curve, we get a graph called cumulative frequency curve. It is also called as ogives. Understand? See, there are two types of ogives. There are two types of ogives. The first one is less than ogive, and the second one is more than ogive. There are two types of ogives. The first one is less than ogive and the second one is more than ogive. What is less than ogive? So let us see through the graph. If the upper boundaries of the classes are taken on the x-axis and corresponding LCF means less than cumulative frequencies on the y-axis and the points are joined by smooth curve, then the curve obtained is called less than ogive. LCF means less than cumulative frequency. Less than cumulative frequency means the sum of the frequencies from the beginning and to the upper boundary of a particular class. Okay, so here you have to consider the upper boundaries of the classes on x-axis and the corresponding LCF on the y-axis and the points are joined by smooth curve, then the curve obtained is called less than ogive. And the second one is more than ogive. So for this you have to take lower boundaries on the x-axis and corresponding GCF greater than cumulative frequency. What is greater than cumulative frequency? The sum of the frequencies from the end to the lower boundary of a particular class. Okay. So here you have to consider lower boundaries on the x-axis and corresponding GCF on the y-axis and the points are joined by smooth curve, then the curve obtained is called more than ogive. Okay, so this is the definition of ogive. There are two types of ogives. One is less than ogive and second one is more than ogive. Understand? See, using ogives we can find the median of the data. How to find the median of the data using ogives? Let us see. Suppose you have drawn less than ogive and more than ogive on a graph paper. Okay, this is the point of intersection of these two ogives. P is the point of intersection of the two ogives. Then the x coordinate of the point P is called median. X coordinate of the point of intersection of ogives is called median. So the x coordinate of the point of intersection of the ogives is called the median. So that is one way of finding the median from ogives. Suppose you have drawn only one of the ogives, either less than ogive or more than ogive. Suppose you have drawn less than ogive. How to find the median from less than ogive? Okay, let me explain. First of all, you have to find the n by tooth value of the data. Okay, now locate that n by tooth value on the y-axis. Suppose at A, n by tooth value is there. From this point, draw a line parallel to x-axis, which intersects the curve at B. And again, you draw a line perpendicular to x-axis, which intersects the x-axis at C. So the foot of this perpendicular is called the median. The foot of this perpendicular is called the median. I repeat one more time. First of all, you have to find the n by tooth value and locate that value on the y-axis. From that point, you draw a line parallel to x-axis, which intersects the curve at a point. From that point, draw a perpendicular to the x-axis. The foot of that perpendicular will be called as median. So same process you can apply for more than ogive also. Okay. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.